because everyone had a Sunday evening off. Or could at least arrange a Sunday evening off. So here we are, some more Mechwarrior. Very exciting. We're going into the DLC box. That's the goal, at least. Kestrel Lancers, which I believe is the first or second DLC of the game. There's another DLC box thing I think we have, or like at least I have missed. That's like, it has an axe symbol. I've seen it. I thought it was a gladiator thing, but I think that's another like DLC campaign thing. I saw it in Steiner territory, I think. But the Kestrel Lancers is first. Forewarned that it's going to be very tough, apparently.
Yeah, sweet. I mean, you get like a fucking year and a half to prepare after the first part of it, and the game is like pretty emphatic in warning you multiple times.
Yeah.
Hey, bud, you're gonna be trapped. You're gonna want multiple mechs and multiple pilots. You will lose control.
We'll take everything from you.
On that note, there are no adjustments I want to make to any of my mechs.
All right.
It's pretty much the same as it's been for the last, what was it, 15 years?
Yeah. Yeah, we've been at this for almost 15 years, I think, in game time. You know, that is a long time. The crew has taken it in stride, certainly. Well, yeah, 15 years. Yeah.
Odd and everyone, they're still just here doing their thing.
Yeah. Everyone's still doing this. However, that is kind of what I feel with the Mechwarrior universe. That everyone is just sort of doing this. You know, that's what we do. This is what we do.
Well, it's like, you know, you think maybe you'd like, you know, want to get married or something. You know, like continue the legacy. But no, this family's dying out.
I can never, you know, love a spouse the way I love vengeance, Manaki. This is a well-known trait of mine, so here we are. Okay.
My family is heirloom blackjacks and vengeance.
It is, yeah. Yes. Okay then. If everyone is good to go, I'm just gonna have a once over myself. Yes, the Highlander, the Atlas.
Can you kick me? I just disconnected.
Oh, okay. There you go. She passed 2 stalkers and the Agincourt. Also have order.
Last time we played, I considered like fixing up the 3rd stalker for this, but I think some varieties could. So I'm just not gonna do anything.
Yeah, on the deep bench is also the hero battle master. But I'm still not sure I like it, honestly. But
it's here. Who knows what's gonna happen, right? It said have at least 12 mechs in full working order, and we do. So
we do. With 2 to spare.
When the event comes that automatically destroys 11 mechs from the bay.
I'm gonna move a little bit just to skip time so the fire starter gets repaired and you can replace that flamer unless you, or is that flamer being replaced on it?
No, it's on the way.
Any cool star map places to check out? I do have my eye on, you know, potentially some other brawler mechs to try out, but
let's see.
I'm in no rush. I might very well use these until the end of the game.
Yeah. Let's see. How many days do we have?
In 97 real life weeks from now.
4 months remain. Okay, yeah, we could potentially reach another industrial somewhere to like check things out.
Find an amazing hero mech. Who knows? Could happen.
I would like a hero stalker.
Yes.
He's just putting that out in the universe. He's shooting his shot, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah, universe can't read his mind, you know. Just
no, I know.
Put that energy out there.
Fair enough.
I am also noticing.
You cut out there, I think, at least for me.
He's noticing, all right.
Did notice.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yeah, my graphics card is like crashing on a loop currently.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway.
I mean, it could be worse. You can still hear me. I can still see things.
You can. Yes, yes.
It seems to be fine. Let's not question it. Let's just go.
Yeah, good. But if we don't react at some point, probably because of that.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I think.
It doesn't look like there's anything interesting around.
No.
There's the other industrial hubs are too far. I don't care that much. You can just spirit us away to DLC prison after
Yeah,
like
let's
passing
go.
a week or whatever.
It said it was going to take 2 years, so I figure there's going to be time for my little thing to complete.
You would think, yes.
And I got other mechs to pilot in the meantime.
Hey, I'm gonna move us a little bit eastward here, just to see if there's another hub to like the east of us that might have some stuff, since we have some time to kill.
Okay.
Whoa. Whoa. Travel costs in
It's
these
your money.
systems.
It's your money to move east. Whatever.
Goodness. Goodness.
And bills paid too. Let's go. 1.3 million paid.
No one is getting paid in 2 years. Well,
No,
Nope.
that's not true, because if that were true, buddy, that'd be the end of this fucking campaign. No one's getting paid. What the fuck?
well,
What do you think
not out of my pocket.
Sure.
We have a hero
There's a-
dragon.
A grand dragon.
Hero Dragon.
Not my thing. There is a Orion, non-hero flavored.
All right. I heard as an enforcer.
Oh, it's not a Hero Dragon, it's a Rare Dragon, right?
It's rare.
It's the hero dragon.
No, it's a rare dragon. I mean,
The
hero
one
dragon.
is
the
rare.
normal one though.
In Port Arthur, there's a hero mech for sale. Dragon. DRG
Okay,
dash
we're
flame.
looking at the one that's on sale here.
Oh,
Oh,
no, no,
you
no.
all said that.
No.
Durg Flame.
Durg flame, yep.
Flame, you say?
I don't know what
mean,
that does.
so-
Let's see.
Is a
Durg
hero
Flame.
variant. Does not carry ballistic slots and iron arms. Mounts dual energy hard points.
I mean, 2 large energy in the arms, 1 small ballistic, 1 small missile in the torso, and the special thing is like the endo steel, where your armor is lighter, but that's about it. Doesn't look that great. Does it come with double heat sinks, so.
There's an Atlas P variant for sale in Braunton. What's the Atlas P?
P
Yeah.
is usually melee.
Melee Atlas.
Yeah, it's got a large melee slot, large missile, large ballistic. AC 20 with a greatsword.
I mean, that's a brawler. Wow.
What's a brawler?
The Atlas P. It's an AC-20 capable Atlas with a great sword slot.
The issue is that everything can just walk away from you.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't know how you catch anything.
Yeah, I'm not sold on that being a brawler. I think we have different definitions of a brawler.
Alright, well, an LRM 15 ST tier 4 for sale over in Tarazed.
Oh, I would actually like that if we have the time for it.
I think we do. Spent 2 months getting here.
Yes, we have 87 days before the
Actually-
priority transmission expires.
I already have 2 of those, so it would only be a spare.
Well,
I think we should just go then.
yeah, I think we
Yeah.
just go. Ah, Prince Davian. Let's see.
You know that we have the hard save from the start of the stream. If things go bad, we'll just say this was a fever dream, guys. We didn't. This didn't happen.
A decent pilot for hire. 56 skiller.
No, that's we're covered.
We covered.
We don't need the 56 killer.
Very well.
We've got we got plenty good.
Very well. All right then. Greetings.
And We've already read the priority transmission text. You did at the last broadcast.
We shall accept this incredible contract. The call to arms.
Seed control for 2 years.
2 years. Okay.
And other people can read for you for a change, because in multiplayer for this, everyone gets to see the fucking mission objective.
Very nice. Marshal Jackson Davian of the Cruises Lancers. Italian. You might know us as the Kestrel Lancers. Colonel Sortek has informed me that you will be serving out your contract as an independent battlemaker detachment under my command. I'm glad to have you aboard. We need all the help we can get. I'll be honest with you, Commander. The Kestrel Lancers have seen better days. My predecessor was posted on the border of the Draconis Combine and suffered heavy losses at the hands of House Kurita's raids during the Third Succession War. While on paper we may still officially exist as a full battalion of the Cruises Lancers, the reality is that First Prince Davian is weighing our deactivation due to our current numbers. We've been aggressively recruiting to fix this, but I need experienced soldiers to build up a reliable core that I can count on to get the job done and train our fresh talent. After seeing your performance up close during the Galahad War Games, I am confident that your unit is exactly what the Kestrel Lancers need at the moment. Although you have been contracted to us as a mercenary, officially you will be added to the Kestrel Lancers roster as a special operations battle mech company under my command. We want to preserve the appearance of strength to our enemies while our rebuilding is underway. Take your time to prepare mechs and gear, then head to your nearest jump point. The AFFS will charter a command circuit to bring you to the Cruises Lancers home base on Mira. Be prepared for anything, Commander. With Hans Davian's upcoming wedding to Melissa Steiner, oh my, the AFFS has been put on high alert. We will provide you full briefing once we get to Mira. We will set course.
I like the idea of being contracted by someone, and the first thing you get told is like, "Listen,
Hilton Head Island?
Oh.
Shit,
we suck."
I can drive to that. Well, I would then need to take a boat, but you can drive to
My love,
Oh,
in honor of our marriage,
Look at these nerds.
I give you a vast prize.
It's like a whole cutscene and everything.
The Capellan Confederation.
wow, that's quite the price.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Cruises Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Suns, the fortress world of Tikhonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikhonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikhonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikhonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikhonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state. Many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davian has personally charged the Cruises Lancers with this mission. To break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikhonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
Well,
I'm kind of fucking tickled that the lovey-dovey meeting happened at Hilton Head Island. That is in my state.
yeah. So you would have the incredible royal wedding, of course.
but I think my favorite thing about this speech is like, oh, they are so fanatical defending that place, probably because they live there.
Well,
Lifelong
anyway.
residents of a peaceful world of harmony. We will bomb them from space,
As
fanatics.
God is
The
my
freaks.
witness, we will break them. Like,
It's like as a wedding gift for
Their
my
shit
wife.
will be our shit.
Yep.
Well,
My love, I
we're in
am
the.
I am
I can
sending.
read Tikhonov Part 1 here. Can give
Oh,
the
yeah.
streamer a break.
Oh, thank you.
From Marshal Jackson Davion, the invasion of Tikhonov has begun. Over 300 dropships carrying all 8 regiments of the Crucius Lancers are continuing a high G burn towards the planet. Our flotilla's aerospace escort has just fought back the Knight Rider's Deep Space Interdiction Force, leaving only one more obstacle that we must clear before we can make planetfall. I got goosebumps, man. This is like fucking epic shit we're getting involved in.
Yeah, this sets the mood really well.
Yeah. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying a series of anti-dropship batteries located on Tikhonov's first move, Doria. These batteries, combined with the remaining Knight Rider aerospace fighters, could do some serious damage to the Lancers' invasion force as they try to breach the planet's atmosphere, so it is imperative that we clear the way for our fellow Lancers. This war is just beginning, so remember your training, watch each other's backs, and do not overcommit your forces in this opening engagement. We will still need mechs at the ready for when we make planetfall. Let's show the rest of the Crucius Lancers what the new Kestrel Lancers can do.
Hey.
Target.
This
House Leader,
guy's
hero.
whole situation. I give a comment like he hired us as mercenaries because his own people are all new,
Yep.
That's
and
correct.
he's
suck.
been asked to do this stuff.
Yeah. Like, first day of the
Zero.
job, hello, sir. And it's like, good. Take Tikhonov. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, the Kestrel Lancers being contracted to do this under threat of being disbanded, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. I'm just looking at.
That's right, doggy.
That's right, puppy. Very exciting.
Just a second, guys.
Yeah, the puppy was pointing out the 2 pip flamer in the,
Yeah,
in the market. Like, don't like that. Understood, old boy.
Very good, very good. Yes. Yeah, I'm looking because we are technically in layout system, so we can purchase from the planet, I guess, before we've landed.
That is funny. Yeah, we're here. It's 25%.
Yeah, 25% off because they really, really like us.
Hopefully, this isn't a situation where Manaki needs to take the dog on a walk sooner.
No, yeah, that would be unfortunate.
Well, good news after
I'm
that
back.
epic shit.
Hey, he's back.
No, it's all good. It's just he probably was upstairs because I was gonna watch him while Tina washed some clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that makes him freak out. But alas, he was more freaked out by not being near her. So he'll just be barking a bit in the background.
Oh, that's fine.
We were just joking about having to end the broadcast. Like, I gotta take the puppy out on a walk early.
No.
And now that we're pumped after this cutscene of this heroic speech, next time.
Dave, your flags are
The fight
fluttering,
alongside
dropships are dropping, and then like, oh,
Listeners,
So,
bring this guy glory.
yeah. So, reviewing Tikhonov Part 1, 245 tonnage limit. Our mission is execute an extrasolar moon at night. Excellent visibility. The battle area is over 16 kilometers squared.
That's pretty large.
Yeah. Do not overcommit your best pilots and equipment. There may be a greater need for them later. Opening shot in what could be a very long war, so pace yourselves and do not take any unnecessary risks. What that's telling us is, hey, you are the experienced motherfuckers we hired to cover for these newbies. God knows we're gonna need you to not fucking...
No one can know that none of my people know what they're doing. You need to paint your mix in our colors, okay? Officially, you're not mercenaries. Gives us the 1.5 million Z-bills in damage covering, just out of the park.
yeah, they are supposedly covering all damages, so we'll see. I think the
$0 in
1.5.
hazard pay? What is this?
Yeah, it's just invasion of Tikhonov. I mean, how dangerous could it be?
It's just part 1 of it too. We're invading an extrasolar moon to shut down like anti-dropship battery.
You know, like all the friends we made while spending, years fighting for House Liao. Many of them live here. We've all been here, enjoyed.
A bit of barbecue here,
Yeah, we're heroes of the Capellan Confederacy, and here we come to. Work for Davian.
I want to reflect on how fucking badass this shit is, by the way, that they have anti-dropship batteries on a fucking moon orbiting this planet to shoot down the dropships trying to land mechs on the planet.
The fact that it happens enough for them to need it says something about the value of the target.
It is a world that, first of all, seems to be very valuable, while also being like halfway stuck into neighboring space, looking at the borders.
Entirely self-sufficiently able to produce heavy battle mechs.
Yeah, the fact that they have working battle mech factories and the materials on site to mine to build those battle mechs at those factories.
Pretty crazy. Okay, we are 10 over tonnage.
I can swap to my quick draw.
Look at that. Perfect. This is a vision of success and elite right here. Look at this.
This one instead.
Look at this.
And then we fuck up.
Yes.
The opening cell.
Shot out of the sky immediately. Like, oh,
I got my arm shot off, guys. Oh, what a surprise!
I mean, I am bringing my best pilot.
Yeah.
Hoping that doesn't become a problem.
I like Cheap's pilot. He's very happy, smiling. He's like, yeah,
Hey.
feel good about this.
Yeah, what was his name
Kitchen
again?
for you. I think it's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Lieutenant
Mr. Kitchen.
Kitchen. All right, let's drop.
He used to do advertisement for like cleaners.
Yeah.
Tupperware.
Tupperware.
Got like a roll of paper towels. Destroy all orbital cannons.
Gosh.
All right, guys, do not overcommit.
Bail.
Reactor online.
Understood. I will undercommit.
Weapons
And
online.
indulge in this DLC that Rahal bought.
That's right.
Oh.
Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's
Oh, look, we have friends.
We got the battle box.
Oh, they didn't bring their best.
Generations and considerable resources, turning Tikhonov into one of the most
3,000 meters.
All right, southeast is our first target, I think.
On your flank, Commander.
The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers
Those muzzle flashes are not just super bright for me, are they?
They're pretty bright.
They're pretty bright.
Alpha Group, this is Sierra 2-1. Be advised, strike payload is ready and awaiting your Tango confirmation. Sierra 2-1 out.
I see the airstrike that we got.
Yeah, I invested.
Airstrike.
Invested in
sense.
airstrike. Yeah, I thought. Oh, hello.
Airstrike on an orbital moon. Yeah.
I
Shoot
mean-
down dropships. They won't expect it.
Yes. All right, first engagement. What do we have up
Cicada.
there? All
Fucking
right.
piece of trash.
Here's Cicada. Bye, Cicada.
Edgar.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
So
It's a very low-hanging.
Igor up there. Yeah, it's very.
And 4 AC2s.
Oh, Sheep took care of that problem.
He got missiled.
Hey, Fahad.
I'm getting blinded just looking at this fire. It's just my entire screen turning white.
It's not that bright for me.
No, it is very.
It is excessive.
It is very bright, but it's not that bright yet. Hello.
I mean, you have to keep in mind, I'm sitting very close to an ultra-wide monitor.
Sure.
Like, I'm getting flashbang repeatedly.
Apparently Fahad's on the same fucking call line as
Yeah,
Marshall
yes.
Jackson Davion. Fahad, you need to get off the line, man.
Clear the line,
He's like,
goddammit.
shut the fuck up and quit talking about history.
Listen.
We gotta take this.
Listen, Jason Statham at home. Like we. Shut up. All right.
We have Jason Statham at home.
Yeah, that's Fahad right there.
Acquired. Target
All right.
destroyed.
Can we
Let's-
just airstrike this place and then move to the next one?
I potentially could.
Anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways.
Certainly
We
try.
have a long war ahead of us. So be
Oh
sure
man,
not
that's
to
probably
take on
true. Once these
unnecessary
dropships are, once the guns are blown up, no one's fucking coming to pick up these guys.
Alpha 1-1, this is Sierra 2-1. Coordinates confirmed. Sierra 2-1 out.
Airstrike coming in.
Yes. PPC Vindicator.
Indicator, yeah. Let's teach him the meaning of success. Yes.
Got it.
Jack coming in.
Also Blackjack.
Oh, behind me. I see. Bye, Blackjack. Alright. The airstrike did not.
AC-10 Irby hiding in there.
Okay.
Some damage, but it didn't destroy things.
No, it did some damage, but not enough. I'm kinda disappointed.
Easy come, easy go.
Better watch out, Irby. Manakai's coming for you.
We have the Irby
Good money
Hunter.
for that airstrike.
These gun emplacements are quite hardy.
Like they've existed for centuries.
Yeah.
It was a shame, it.
Don't shut up, Fahad.
I'm showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
Alright. Westward.
We have a dropship coming. Landing behind us.
Location.
Fools! We destroyed the guns. Now the enemy's coming.
Northeast, you say?
Behind us, yeah.
Alright, see what we got.
Full lance.
Assassin.
Vindicator.
Can
PPC
confirm
Vindicator.
PPCs are involved.
New target vindicated.
Big boat. Got it.
Yeah.
Target acquired.
That's the assassin. Firestarter. Alright, assassin is approaching, so he's gonna have a bad day, and Firestarter is gonna have a bad day.
Oh, don't run in front of my missiles. Wow.
Good. Good work. Alright, westward.
Alright, I only slightly blasted Manakai's back.
Yeah. Some yellowing.
Very good, Lieutenant Kitchen. Good, good reflexes. Panically wrenching the controls to not shoot the Firestarter in the back.
Remember not to overcommit your back to friendly fire. The war is young.
It's all the damage we've taken so far.
Very quiet approaching.
Extrasolar moon, you know?
Yeah, no like music here.
Do you hear some helicopters?
Yeah.
Looks like our allies are just gonna hang out in
Target destroyed.
the bottom right base. Just gonna be up to us here.
Oh, maybe I can call them. Oh, I can't. Not order them, it seems. Oh, hello.
Jenna.
Target destroyed.
Snuck up on me.
There's a hunchback.
AC-20, Hunchy.
And he's
AC-20's
right in my
gone.
face. Ow.
Rest of it's gone.
Centurion. Okay, there we go. Let's get to work. I do appreciate the firing speed of the PPCX. You can output quite a bit with this.
Cruises Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed.
Excellent.
Hell yeah. Pick up in the middle of the map.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Okay.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Fuck yeah! Invade this perfectly reasonable system defended by people who've lived there their entire lives.
And love it.
back
And their
centuries.
freedom.
For the purpose of a wedding gift.
We have an
people halfway
invasion to
across
get
the
to.
galaxy.
Yeah, for the purpose of a wedding. Yeah. This is the
held,
dowry.
held in
Just wait
Grimith's
until the
home
gender
state. We must honor
Like,
Oh,
we have an
Wolfenhead
invasion to
Island.
get to. I of course mean you, peasants. Now go.
It's also sort of
for
funny that
beautiful
the
golf
gift,
courses
the
here
gift
at
to,
Hilton Head
to
Island.
House Steiner is that we will attack our own ancient enemy that they
Yes.
have no quarrel with.
Yes.
Watch your legs if you fall down here. Don't be like Manaki.
Yep.
I was fine.
I've watched
I
them
can
turn
fire
yellow.
high.
It's fine.
Yeah, my damage has been friendly fire. So it's not that much of it.
When I said don't be like Manaki, I mean, you're a light mech.
Yeah.
You got lots of jump power.
You, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of
Just a
here.
bit.
Marshal Davion wants us planet side with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
There was some loot over there. Oh, too late. The allure of the light.
No, Commander. Do not overcommit.
I'm overcommitting.
All right, guys, we're staying, scouring the moon.
That's right, Puppy. Moon scouring. Housely out. Davian dogs! You may have taken Doria, but you will die before you take Tikhonov, just like all the others. We're no longer heroes with Housely out.
No.
They honor us in their songs, but
Look at those two pip flamers. Oh,
Ah.
salvage.
wow. Ancient technology.
My
I
God.
understand why we're taking this world.
That's who took the least damage on the squad. Incredible. He's been inspired.
I haven't gotten that far yet. Who could it? Who could
I know
it
you
be?
haven't. Who could it be? He uses masculine pronouns. Okay.
Guess I'm picking things up.
I think we can take 1 day to repair the mech. I think that's.
We probably have a day.
I mean, I took a number of AC-20s to the face. Actually, still just 7 days. We don't get the conflict zone penalty.
Makes sense given all of the resources that House Davion has brought. That's who took the least amount of damage.
Hey. That's right.
It's a you.
13 points of damage.
This Marauder has done very well for me after the rebuild, refitting of it. I like it quite a lot.
You might actually want to just bring it out again then.
Yeah.
We'll see what the tonnage limit is.
Tikhonov Part 2. Kestrel Lancers, thanks to your valiant efforts on Doria, the entirety of the Crucius Lancers were able to make planetfall with minimal casualties.
Hey.
Since making planetfall, we have learned that the Capellan Confederation's strategic military director, Pavel Ridzik, is presently on Tikhonov leading the Capellan Defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war efforts, as capturing or eliminating him could end this war before it even starts. I'm glad this incredibly competent individual's right here in front of us. That means we'll get him. We can't get ahead of ourselves. The Crucius Lancers' next objective is to take control of major population centers and, most importantly, secure the numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and 8th will be assigned to take the capital of Tikograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary Earthworks limited battle mech factories, while the remaining Lancers units will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Gizhiga, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to other major population centers, it's an important one as it remains close to major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport located nearby that is used to ship refined materials off-planet. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MEO Intelligence estimates that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers have been set to garrison this place and its surrounding area. The Lancers' aerospace wing plans on bombarding the Grenadiers while they are in the open, which will force them to pull back into the city itself. The Lancers will then move on Gazhiga and clean out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jocks are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare your forces accordingly. This is a reduced visibility, summer forest map, late afternoon. Air Wing reports heavy losses for the Grenadiers. They estimate around a company's worth of survivors have fled into our objective, the city. We're tasked with clearing them out and taking control of the city. Elements of the planetary militia are supporting the Grenadiers in system, but we anticipate that they will surrender if we eliminate the Grenadiers. 250 tonnage limit.
Very good. All right. Let's see here.
We remain disliked without data.
I
Yeah,
feel bad that we can buy like equipment and stuff so cheap because it's.
That is amusing, yes.
They're like, listen, we get you. Like, I understand.
business, you know, you're invading, but you know.
You used to do this for us.
Yes. This mission starts in 15 days and we'll all be repaired within a week. Hooray!
Yay! Let's see, just a quick look if there's anything particular purchase worthy.
Yeah, I like how we're needed on this planet ASAP. Skip 1, 2, skip a few. Okay, 15 days later. Get back up.
Few things seem to happen quickly in the Mechwarrior universe.
And, you know, we zoomed out. It didn't matter, like, the other stuff until we got to this point. Just imagine, like, 15 days of us yelling at a bunch of newbies. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
I can only lock my battle mech in reverse.
Or just training, like, these farmers, these rice paddy farmers to try and survive, like, the bandits or whatever.
I want to go home. Shut up!
You're a Kestrel Lancer, damn it.
Yes. I can't read.
I can't read.
Oh, sir, please.
Rare javelin. Oh.
Finally.
Finally.
Yeah. Just imagine.
Ooh. Yeah, we'll take this mission. It rewards
Yeah,
our double
that
heat.
sounds like something we're getting. Sounds like something we're doing anyway.
All right. We will wait 15 days for mission start.
Yes. It's a ride.
I'm glad I didn't end up going for having 3 stalkers as my mechs, because they would have been way too large for the tonnage we have.
It is good to have a variety, certainly.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Kill the entrenched grenadiers. Seek them. Suspect locations marked in secondary is to destroy a militia captain Smirnov. His fucking name's Smirnov.
Yeah.
Weapons online.
Understood. No.
Systems nominal.
Here we are in a corner again. That is one hell of a city.
That is a city. All right, north.
And this is a small city, too.
Talk about urban planning. Just a square.
Sorry, they've played city planning game.
That's how I play, like, city skylines. It's just a square.
Stop making the whole map into a grid.
It's for the industry, the grid industry, or the mindustry.
The Mendistry. Oh.
Oh, there is.
There's a Warhammer, 2 PPCs.
2 PPCs and flamers. Okay.
It is an eclectic mix, to be sure.
Lieutenant Kitchen. Eliminate him.
Let's get to work, Marshal.
Understood.
I like having allies with us, too. It's nifty.
Yeah.
We're not just coming in alone. The Lone Rangers.
Commander, it looks like that mech
Huh?
has some valuables on it.
Ooh, valuables.
Let's
Ooh.
see if it's
Flamers
something we can use.
Yes.
Is the light mech behind us?
Nearly there, Commander.
Sure is. I'm rotating.
To pick it up.
I'll handle it.
Nice to
I'm a
have some
brawler.
extra ballistics.
I can rotate to keep up with that Jenner.
Very good.
Yeah.
And we will clean out this place.
Done.
Nice.
Something else light
Okay.
coming in. A Panther with a PPC. All right.
I got your back, sheep.
To attack cities housing civilian populations. The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War.
Yeah, dummy.
We're still ratified.
Also, what are you doing on this channel?
The city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work. But in this case, the Grenadiers...
Yeah, I hate cities. I get you.
Crush their main body. The hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do.
I appreciate the
Fit
Marshal
there.
playing along with our fucking mech repair.
Engagement any longer.
We must kill them all quickly to make sure we don't kill as many.
I get behind that logic.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think this group has any problem with it.
Oh. Check.
I don't
Try
feel
it,
like
Rick.
we're the good care. I don't feel like we're the good guys, nor do I care.
I appreciate this bicycle stand detail here. It's a little bicycle stand.
Step on it. Crush it.
Cicada.
Yes, it is a cicada.
Look at that
Whoa.
Chirp, chirp. All right, the rest of the Grenadiers is a fire starter.
Okay, yeah, there he is.
All right, music, let's go.
I started coming towards me.
Which means it's coming to me.
Blah. Dude, you just shoot that just for the hell of it, Becca.
Well, it looks like a plane of some kind, right? I think it's a hospital over here.
That's
What the fuck, Manaki?
That's a medical evac. I mean,
What the fuck, man? Oh, hey, I got on top of this. Let's go.
Just consider what I mean. They would treat their wounded, right?
yeah, stop that, of course. Yeah, eliminate.
Sweet, I can be part of the ambush that killed your dad. I'm on top of this hospital that
Oh,
Manaki
good.
fucking flew up.
Yeah,
Right,
good.
hiding behind the
It's coming
building.
up to me, the fool.
There we go.
Oh yeah, look at you up there. Wow.
It's what the prince said, right? The fact that they are in town means that the whole city is a military.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It needs to burn quickly.
Ow. That panther
Our
fucking
vengeance
shot me
knows
up
no
here,
bounds.
bastard.
Yeah.
Including hospitals.
Oh,
We
that's gonna
come
blow.
to liberate you from your fanatical overlords.
Rejoice! Liberation Day is
Praise
here!
God. we are his servants in this.
God damn it, man. You're getting too much of the roleplay. Turn it up.
Phoenix Hawk. Oh, I am a bit exposed here. I'm gonna swivel, get some cover.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Rejoice for the royal wedding.
Yeah, the royal wedding is here!
On Hilton Head Island. Love the golf courses
God,
there, I'm sure, still in the 3000s.
Your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender, and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga.
We will keep doing this until you surrender.
Lieutenant Manaki, approach the hospital.
Irby, AC-10.
He's talking a lot, that Irby.
Oh, what
And the
happened?
guy is perfectly reasonable to be furious at Han's
Yeah,
behavior. I'm like, this is over a fucking wedding.
Oh, what happened to you, shit?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, fair.
Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized.
Hey.
Commander, secure your position
This
and
is big
prepare to receive
antennae
relief
thing anyway.
forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments.
It's good, you know, looking over the city here, it's very good that we struck quickly, so the destruction was minimal.
Yes.
As I hear Manaki flaming in the background.
Isn't that right, Mindworm Manaki?
Oh, good. Just
It's I literally saw you shoot and I see the plane explode. I was like, what was that? You're like, well, it's a hospital, I think. And then you see the flame. It's like, it's perfect timing.
yeah, they're retreating some of the militia.
The
in there,
target
probably.
dropped salvage axe. No.
Oh.
How dare you claim to want peace when it's clear the only thing you want is the Confederation crushed under your boot? Fair? Fair?
Oh, we missed some salvage. Oh, sadness.
I think it was the last one that had it.
Of course.
But Irby
Hell
had
yes.
salvage, I mean.
Damage taken. Let's.
Yeah. I'd say I could probably bring this into battle again. Thirdly, and step and some ambulances and damage my legs.
Pry some hospital beds out of my joints, and there we go.
Damn freaks. Weaponizing.
They sicken me. What they did, what they made me do.
Yeah, what they made you. Okay, Taylor Swift.
He say, well, why are you making me do this? As you blast and burn.
Yeah.
I never asked for this.
Only you can stop it.
Just surrender now.
I have no power.
The wedding! You understand the wedding?
It's the wedding! The dowry!
The bride, you would be disappointed if it wasn't all.
We have to show the trainees how this is done.
Yeah, that's true. The farmers must learn.
The new people's like carefully see here. It's like these like grainy movies, you know, played later for demonstration purposes.
Like pause the pilot screaming into the microphone, just burning and burning and burning. As we can see here, the flame obscures any legitimate target, but the shock value, you know,
As we zoom in on the hospital building, you can see women and children screaming as they melt in the napalm fires. Now, did Lieutenant
this
Manaki
forced House Liao to surrender quickly? I mean, they didn't want this to happen again.
see the barbarism that House Liao forces us to?
Exactly. They would rather see this happen to their civilians than surrender peacefully.
One day to repair my 7 damage. Delightful.
Very good.
All right. Got ourselves a part 3 to read here. Kestrel Lancers, I have an important announcement. Last night, we received word that Pavel Ridzik has abandoned Tikhonov.
Wow.
The 6th, 7th, and 8th Crucius attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the aerospace wings from being able to pursue his dropship as he fled the system. Across Tikhonov, coordinated resistance to our invasion is beginning to break apart. Remaining CCAF units are fleeing into the wilderness, unable to get their dropships now that we have firm control over all of Tikhonov's spaceports. The capital of Tikhograd is in talks with AFFS Command to negotiate terms of surrender for the city, and many of the major civilian population centers on Tikhonov. I can't imagine why. We are hoping that they will help us broker a surrender from the remaining CCAF forces now trapped here. But until that time, the trapped forces remain a threat, while our Blitzkrieg worked at disrupting their defenses and taking firm control of the system's spaceports. Yeah.
What did you
also
call it?
allowed for large numbers of Confederation forces to withdraw, take it up with Manaki. Confederation forces to withdraw into the wilderness, where they will undoubtedly recruit.
Manaki received the silver star for this, I'll have you know.
Cross.
Thanks to the efforts of the 7th and their liberation of the head Earthworks limited facilities in Tikhograd, and it's been fucking success for all groups. We were able to identify a hidden Earthworks mech production facility deep in the mountain range, less than 600 clicks south of our current position. Our liaison with the Ministry of Information, Intelligence, and Operations, MIO, believes that this will be where the CCAF guerrillas will make an attempt to regroup their forces. As the closest unit stationed near this hidden facility, Command wants the Kestrel Lancers to move against this installation and can capture it before the CCAF are allowed to fortify their position and resupply. Taking this facility should cut the legs out from the remaining Confederation forces and system to be sure to bring the biggest mechs you can muster in time for this fight. We will be moving against the facility shortly. Finish the fight strong, Lancers. 255, tonnage limit, Tourmaline Desert, black, late afternoon, reduced visibility, very small battle area. Very small. Forces are regrouping at a hidden production facility. Command has charged us with capturing it and cleaning out any hostile Liao forces in the area. Be sure to use your time to prep the biggest, toughest mechs you can field by our operation date. The CCF forces will be treating this as their final stand.
All right.
Hint,
But
hint.
you're giving us a tonnage limit that is too small for our biggest mechs.
And less than a day to prepare them.
I'm getting mixed messages here.
Mission starts in 11 days.
Prepare your biggest mechs to be ready in 10 minutes. Okay.
Within the tonnage limit, of course.
Yeah, within Comstar's rules, naturally.
Consider that we're not paying you as much if you bring the biggest ones.
Yes.
So we cut costs.
Yeah.
Just follow him literally, like, okay, biggest mechs we got.
Atlas, roll them out.
This is too big. Like, you said so, Marsh. It was the rules, the regulations.
Comstar.
Comstar will heal of this.
I could, if you guys want the Stalker and the Rhine, I could switch down to the Ancestral Blackjack, I suppose.
I can go back to my quick draw. I was just, trying to take him sincerely. Like he said,
Oh, I hear you.
We can't start the mission in 11 days, though, right? Or can we? Is that what he's saying?
The mission starts in 11 days. We do not have control. It will start in 11 days.
There'll be time to prepare just fine.
Alright.
Well, we
No,
hit
in
straight
11
on
days,
here.
everything will be repaired. But I mean, this works.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll just be on the quick draw. It works perfectly fine.
Excellent.
Because Mindworm Manaki wants to burn hospitals when his fire starter.
Oh,
No
so
hospitals here. It was a militia and refugee camp.
so the brutality of some sort of hospital.
Strategic Director
I'm not exactly sure, but
Alright,
Well,
reading up
yeah.
the second in this choke
Medieval
point hell.
helicopter.
yeah, I'm leading in here. I'm in the heaviest, I believe.
It's not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility.
Those
close to our
bastards.
forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight.
I'm also not worried of being in the front in this soccer.
And secure the earthworks
Finish the
production
fight.
site. Kestrel Lancers, advance.
Advance.
Commander, the entire second crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of
Crucis.
ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Commander, you are wanted for war crimes. Oh.
No, the Marshal said it was perfectly okay. He told Fahad what was happening.
yeah.
They were civilians.
No, the Accords. No, of course
The,
not.
the Grenadiers violated it first.
Insurgents.
I mean, we are operating under the Kestrel Lancer's name, so nothing we do here will have
Oh,
any consequences
Jesus.
for
Yeah,
us.
it's not a part of Rahal's Rough Riders at all.
That's right.
Flyers incoming.
Yeah.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Target
a
destroyed.
lot of them too.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Damn insurgents. Prolonging this conflict unnecessarily.
The insurgents, it's their planet.
No.
It was
Anymore.
the Davian planet.
Yes.
Target acquired.
Put the flag down. It's,
All this for a fucking win.
yeah, for the wedding.
Fucking rich people, man.
The beginning.
Here
at
at our
least.
golf resorts of Hilton Head Island, we have games that
I'll say.
the Battletech factories will be the dowry for my beloved wife. Vivian and Steiner will join hand in hand.
I mean, if I ever, whoever I marry must have a solid appreciation of infrastructure and.
Valky, take notes.
Yes.
It went so well with their Steiner's current national unity.
You better present Rahal with a fucking battle mech factory.
Yes.
Engaging now.
I mean, if you're standing there at the altar and then the spouse to be says, "I really don't care for industry or factories," or,
Marking it
I
on
mean,
the map.
what am I to
Just
do?
without context, just blurting that out.
Yeah.
Menakai just tells us tomorrow, so... Bad news, guys. I've lost the puppy and the man.
Oh, hello. You're coming towards us, I see.
Hey, I'm more available now to burn hospital. Think about it.
You're being shot in the back. Why are you walking away from this?
Don't let the factory be destroyed.
You're walking
we must
the-
capture it.
You must
Oh,
walking.
they're destroying the factory rather than let us have it. The savagery, such a waste.
Yeah, such a waste.
Get them.
We have a
What
grasshopper
a
on the
great way to
right.
upset Menakai. You don't know what you're doing. Everything will be
The
lost.
loss of value.
We can't replace this.
No one knows how.
How could you? The historical value.
Don't worry, Grasshopper. You will end up in a museum about the triumph of this conquest.
Okay, this is a bit rougher than I hoped, but
I'm sort of charging a prepared defensive line.
yeah, it's a lot of turrets up there.
The way.
What is shooting me?
Ryan up there.
Pick one of the turrets.
Yeah.
Hello, Ryan. Gotcha.
Facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility. Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. The working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy. All remaining Lancers
Hear that, Mindworm Menakai? Do not burn.
the exterior of this facility.
Trying not to, but I'm facing this ally blackjack who refuses to get out of my way.
Oh shit, we are genuinely going into a fucking factory. Oh,
Dude,
buddy.
just,
These
Luckily-
armies were here for an ambush.
Luckily, this factory will be completely whole after all of this, surely. Oh, God.
my back.
Fire starter.
Think
Kill
bit of a
Manaki.
traffic jam here.
It's a bit of a traffic jam, yes.
Make spill through the.
Oh,
So what's that up there? We're destroying turret generator. What do we want to deal with
yeah.
Hurry up! Quit looking around!
that? Get it out there, dude.
Fucking allies. Just gawking. We have a factory to save.
I go destroy this generator.
Yeah, sounds good. Proceed here. Try to navigate my way out. Damn you, Grimith! Damn you!
Goodbye.
Next designs in centuries.
Cataphracts.
Yes. Between the Raven and the Cat,
Yes.
House Liao has been
Yes.
the only great house
There we
other
go.
than House Steiner to produce
Oh, oops.
designs since
Good
the
thing that
start
wasn't
of
part of the factory.
Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle, which is why it is imperative that we
Goodness.
minimize the damage to this facility.
Slight problem here, Commander.
Alright, we're coming. We're coming.
Neutralize the turrets. Your
I got flyers swarming around me. There's,
Can't shoot that
kids-
high.
Getting it. We're getting
there's a
it.
spider. I need to deal with that. Get over here, spider. I'm a brawler. You can't hop away.
The NPC's walking through a line of generators. Carrying these, stepping on them.
Alright, alright. Let's make our way around.
I really like this set piece. It's a pretty neat,
Ah, that's cool.
pretty neat actually. Raiding a fucking.
Oh,
factory.
trebuchet. Trebuchet.
Commander, there's no room to back up.
I need to back up.
Quit being a pussy, Commander.
You must infiltrate this factory with tiny corridors. Bring the
Do you see
biggest
the
mechs
size
you
of this
have.
map? We must save the factory. You
I've
can't
heard-
be backing up into everyone. Run, Mindworm, that guy, run.
Nothing in here.
Is there any women and children around? As you see, like the Prometheum slowly drip out of the nozzle of the fire starter. Hello.
Get the flamer, brother.
Exactly. The heavy
The heavy
flamer. Look at this guy.
Why is that guy green? House Liao.
Trespassing. Private property.
Why does he have a comb over?
That's what you care about. Come on.
That is quite. I mean, he has a widow's peak, like I don't know what. But
I am the marshal.
Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to come
oh, hello.
An entrance.
Hello. Oh, collided with me. Bonk.
you or your people.
Jesus, he survived longer than I thought possible.
I feel like I took some friendly fire there when the javelin slammed into me.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most
Hello.
Oh.
sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands.
Yes.
Oh,
Commander, our mission is to
I have it
capture
to
this
the roof.
complex in functional
Well,
condition.
he got
Check your
sabotaged.
fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies
Check
who
your fire,
encounter
these
any
tight
unsafe
corners.
Gosh. I hear explosions behind me. Someone is walking through like the wall. Whoa!
Hello, Phoenix Hawk. No, the walls of the factory, you fool! The gallery! The gallery!
Whee!
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
fires.
Oh, thank God.
And a vindicator. You can see vindicator.
Oh yeah, the vindicator.
No! The factory held!
I am
Shooting the walls.
I have a PPCX. There's only so much I can do.
Everything will be lost!
We always say.
Check your fire!
This production line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh.
Pretty good.
No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Pick me up.
Fix my armor.
I haven't even
they
taken
really
any
should've-
damage yet because I'm too slow to enjoy the action before it's done.
We should probably start it by removing these. Honestly.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna just do all the other ones.
Yeah, they might want to turn these off, yeah. Ah, fully fixed up. Hooray.
Nice.
Might as well.
It's been a long time since we've seen one of these mech bays.
Very long time.
Let's go.
How do I use this?
Step inside.
You hold still, and then you'll be told to hold E to repair.
See a Raven coming in.
Raven with ECM.
A Locust, Blackjack. They're doing a charge.
They are charging. As I told the commander, there's no room to back up.
The only way is forward.
Brave little Raven. Ancestral Blackjack.
Some shit of like, House David was like, well, we can't let anyone know about what you've done here. Especially that thing with the hospital. Was kind of
yeah, exactly. I was the one who initiated all of this, I suppose, but still,
I'm reading multiple mech reactor activations in your vicinity, Commander.
Oh, now they're activating the reactor.
I guess they're just doing whatever they have in stock, right?
Yeah, probably. This is a choke point and a half.
You were a janitor. Get to the back.
Vesda Lance, you're all that's left.
Oh.
No!
Oh, is
Factory health is below 60%.
I guess it is the janitor in the Jenner. That makes sense. Whoa! Okay.
The janitor.
Yeah.
Fire.
Yeah, they're coming through.
Get to the I'm not straight in front of them.
Hello, Cataphract. We were warned.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Cataphract.
Cataphract.
I'm here. Hello.
ECM is on.
Cataphract
Oh,
ECM cannot shoot. Sheep is here.
my senses.
I mean, I believe that.
I mean, how dare you say that? How dare you impugn our leader's great love for his teenage wife?
On the news, it said that the 36 war was over. This is a time of peace.
Commander, I think this job that you signed us up for is kind of fucked.
Well,
where is he?
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down.
Cruises, Lancer Forces, ignite flamers.
Wow. Fun piece of work, Earthworks.
I spent approximately 90% of that mission just walking after you slowly.
That's me in the Highlander on a lot of maps.
Oh.
Yeah. So, which of these mechs would you not like to be able to loot?
Any of
So like, there isn't a Raven to loot. That's sad.
For taking
this
a mech
was
factory, this is pretty garbage loot, I'll say.
This was our home, and it was beautiful, and you took it away for what? So House Dave Young could live happily pressing its boot on the next Capellan people? Yes, you got us.
Yeah. It's not
I
completely.
can't even really say we did it for the money, because, there's plenty of money out there.
It's not like we needed the money per se. It was just something I thought amusing, Guess I'll loot this Vindicator to sell.
Yeah. Not our most challenging mission, but a unique one, thanks to it being pay to acquire.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there we go, I guess.
Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is officially ours. Cruises Lands command has been accepted. The surrender of Tychograd and the major population centers around the planet, while pockets of resistance still exist. Manaki is on the... They currently do not possess the number and coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8 cruises will be indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer power to the Federated Suns. From there, they will be tasked to track down the remaining resistance fighters and securing a permanent hold on the entire Tikhonov system. As for the rest of the cruises lands, as all Mechwarriors and combat personnel have been granted a month's worth of leave and R&R. All command and technical personnel will remain focused on repairs and refitting our equipment for our next assignment. In a month's time, the cruises lances will be breaking apart into individual regiments for the next phase of Operation Rat. Just as an aside here, the war currently in Ukraine, the Russians are like struggling to take a city. Can you imagine trying to take a whole planet of like people who vehemently does not want you there? I don't even know how you would do that. Commander, while the enlisted personnel are on leave, I'll need you to prepare for your company for the next target. Be sure to use this month, retool any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prep your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the cruises lances dividing up to invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder heavier direct combat operations, but don't neglect speed and utility, as we'll need to remain flexible and may have need for high mobility operations depending on what is thrown at us. One final item, the liberation of the earthworks mix factories in Tychograd and Kazan have yielded a large surplus of near-complete mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operational when we conquered the facilities. These mechs will be distributed to all Cruises Lancer battalions to replenish our forces lost in this campaign. Commander, your unit will be gifted a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the Kazan facility. You are free to use it how you see fit. Once we ship out, we will brief the battalion on our next objective. For now, get some rest. Be sure to collect any company provisions from the market while we're still together, and take this opportunity to perform any repairs and refits for your mechs and equipment before we deploy our next assignment. Alright, so we got a Cataphract 1X. And
it looks neat, the Cataphract 1X. It's not something that I would swap to.
No.
It's a brawler type of mech, but I'm loaded on brawlers, thanks.
ERPPC and an autocannon 10 burst fire as an ammo. Alright, we'll take it.
I have brawlers at home.
Dash this in.
I'm gonna follow High Command's recommendation and take a break to the restroom. I'll be back.
Sounds good. I think I shall do the same.
Repairing.
Back in a sec.
Also, folks, before I go, welcome in. We've just taken Tikhonov for House Davion, and we're about ready to do more shit in DLC prison.
Prepare it for a wedding. They say we should shop and like get things, but they just don't have anything useful for sale.
Yeah.
Look around, it's just nothing really. Jägermech. Look at that thing. Not my ideal mission though. All my weapons do a lot of splash damage. If I just held them down, I would have burnt that factory. And Grimith walking ahead. Destroy everything with those light rifles straight into the head.
Yeah, I just couldn't catch up. Like, I spent the entire time just walking at full speed, but I was too slow. Also why I'm thinking of maybe fixing up this cataphract to have another slightly smaller mech. See, what else do we have in stock? We have a bunch of blackjacks. I do like the idea of trying some ballistics, though. Awkward slot layout.
Well, Sheep, if you want a smaller mech, you can always look at the cold storage. I think we have the Hero Trebuchet still in there, for example. That's a fast one.
I forgot about the cold storage.
It's also lighter. This is a 50-tonner, that Trebuchet. Quick as a whippet.
105, that's very quick.
Cataphract.
I do like the look of this cataphract, maybe.
Sure, I mean you can.
Although it's not that much lighter, is it? It's the same as the Archer.
70. Yeah.
Let me take a really quick look. Oh no, the Trebuchet is just weird. I'm not really sure. Like,
it's a Hero Trebuchet.
yeah, but it's like an SRM mech, which I'm not sure if I like SRM as like the primary weapon type.
We have a Kintaro in stock. Kintaro 19B. There's a laser hunch. It's in there if you want like a super laser mech.
Out of these, I think I like the cataphract the most, honestly.
I'll transfer to your column.
My column. Oh,
Yeah.
right, you're
Yeah.
organizing everything by column. I want to try one of these shotguns on it.
Hello, dark blue one.
Jesus.
Yeah, the PPC Access, yes. They're very fun.
No, I
Very
mean
fun.
the LB-10X, the
Oh.
ballistic shotgun.
Oh.
At some point we gotta take a like some mech that's big and has tons of weapon slots and just put all the garbage weird ones we've got on it.
It's just
Like the
One
Artemis
day.
2, SRM2 or whatever it is. You know, like
ew.
One day you will
These
feel
things.
comfortable experimenting again.
putting these strange systems and make something that's entirely dysfunctional, yet incredibly rare and expensive.
All right, I'm good to go, but be advised, there is heavy rain interference for this mind worm.
All right. We also do have a broken Dragon 1N in storage. It's a 60-tonner.
I have no interest in Durgan.
Nah, I would only take it for the name, although it is pretty
Yeah.
big, isn't it?
Of course he would.
Yeah, of course. I've heard people like the Dragon. I never tried it myself, but
You know what? I gotta. You convinced me.
fair. Alright, sure. Dragon is coming out. Deep storage. Need some repairs there because it.
It really looks like it lacks in firepower. I'm not sold on it.
Oh, look at this.
60 tons of what, as far as I'm concerned?
Yeah. Should have bought the flame.
You're talking about the invasion on the news here, but they say that
Yes.
that Templeton Catapult's Butterbee is the most high-ranked Mechwarrior with 7 new kills.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Don't even count your hospital burning.
Yeah.
We gotta find this Butterbee and we gotta show
7
them
new
what's
kill
for.
markings, yes.
There-
I mean, this invasion already being called the Forced Succession War. This was a surprise invasion announced by Hans Davion at his own wedding on Terra at Hilton Head Island.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they're turning and they're like,
Beautiful
"Look at
Hilton
this."
Head Island.
Big screen. They're like, and now for after the vows, we have the dance of the mechs invading this planet. Oh, they're landing right now.
As
Broadcast to us. From
oh, my husband, I love you. Like yes, I know.
Terra.
An option then, cheap, if you want something again lighter but still a bit quicker with a good punch. There is the Thunderbolt 5 SS that I piloted for a while. It's an odd one, but it can certainly pack a punch.
Eurogener.
Sending one of many Hilton Head Island pictures over
Oh,
Discord
yes.
to you all. I mean,
Wonderful.
there are many. This is a famed tourist location. Whole lot of golfing that gets done there.
It's beautiful.
It's for the rich people.
Well, yes.
It's a very good looking picture.
Beaches, resorts,
Ah,
so on
that's
and
very-
so forth.
Where our Lord Davian was languishing while we were invading the planet. Torturing, burning, exploding.
Oh, I'm like slightly over. I'm almost done.
A road does technically lead there. I have been there once before
Mhm.
on a touristy type thing. But it is off the coast and very, very fancy. It's not that big, and yet there's a lot on there to lure people in to hang out with the rich people, but only for a brief period of time, and then you must move on.
I have official art of the wedding. So now we can see the groom and the beautiful bride. There we go. Isn't that worth an invasion?
This teenage bride, to my teenage bride, I bequeath to you this entire planet of rich ore and battle mech factory.
I dedicate the coming 100-year-long succession war to you, my bride.
I gotta say, this DLC
my
is
Steiner
actually
bride.
selling me on it. I will give it credit.
I also posted it in stream chat for those who want to enjoy the glorious art of this incredible wedding.
Goals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah. Ken Stavion weds Melissa Steiner, invades Capellan Confederation. Good ticker, good news ticker.
Again, I will say, it just seems convenient that that's the gift, right? It seems like something he would want to do anyway. It's like, my bride, to honor you, I am going on a month-long hunting trip with my bros.
Yes.
Like, oh, okay.
Another official picture of Hans Davion. Look at him. Yes.
No, I have a feeling this dragon might not be relevant for much of this DLC, looking at the time it'll take.
No, probably not.
It looks like
Right.
64 days is when we arrive at our next destination per the timeline.
Yeah, this is 68 before upgrades. It'll be done eventually. I've got enough mechs.
I mean, we are going to be in prison for a total of 2 years, so.
Yeah, true.
We're keeping the new thing, whatever it was called.
The cataphract, yes.
Cataphract, yeah. All right.
How could he not? It was just built, newly built. Look at this ugly son of a bitch.
What on earth? Someone, I don't know, someone on Reddit made a picture of the wedding in the style of the Muppets.
Rahal, please leave the fucking internet rabbit hole you've fallen down.
Why?
We have gaming to do.
Why does this exist?
AI, maybe.
Yeah, what? Ooh,
Very specific.
that is very specific. Well, happy to have all of that.
All right.
Happy wife, happy life, Jonas.
Very good. Then we depart. Farewell.
Let us.
Mission accomplished. Lancers taking over his official hours. Yes.
You've read that text.
Yeah. We will set course.
64 days.
All right, see what we
Spend
got.
a month
Ooh.
enjoying the Tikhonov countryside.
Wave 3 of Operation
Notably
Wrath
not on
has
Hilton
begun.
Island.
From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel
Look at all
will
these huge
consolidate
cities you
the
can burn
Federated
down.
Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
Yeah, we took it, as described, when all forces were there, and First Prince Hans Davion was very particular about it being done.
Yep. Oh, it's a large pulse laser for sale. I'll buy that.
I found my new pilot.
I was going to say, you found
Ali.
Captain Ali.
Yeah.
Captain Ali, fabulous he.
Yeah.
We have another high skiller, and someone else to be a backup, just in case, things happen.
Oh, a tier 2 flamer. I'll
Dentures.
purchase that. Yeah.
Anything interesting on the market that I
There's a
want?
Cyclops on the market. 10Z with a large ballistic.
We arrive at this beautiful planet. We're like, we'll just go shopping the week before something happens.
That's right. House Liao still rates us as honored. They're going to be so pissed at Rahal by the time we end this deal.
No.
He's like, I want to build up with all these wonderful relations with them, and now, yes.
Join their weird cult religion, and then...
I can continue reading the briefings if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Okay. Well, Marshal Jackson Davion. We're about to make planetfall onto Tigris. Aerospace sweeps of our targeted LZs show no opposing forces waiting for us. Hurrah! From what the recon has shown, mech and vehicle forces are currently stationed just outside the largest population centers. It appears that the Capellan defenders will allow us to land on Tigris uncontested. We believe they are holding these defensive positions anticipating a blitzkrieg similar to our attack on Tikhonov. But that will not be our strategy this time, because we don't have that much shit. Unlike Tikhonov that had major population centers scattered across the planet, Tigris' primary center of power rests in a concentrated cluster of multiple cities and townships called, I'm willing to take pronunciation suggestions for that, the 4 cities.
The 4 cities.
Yes, sir. To control Tigris, we only need to neutralize the 4 cities to bring it under our control. To do this, the Kestrel Lancers will be dropping 40 clicks north of the city, behind a small but dense forest named Ualor's Grove. Our sister unit, the 3rd Crucius Lancers, will be landing east of the 4 cities at the base of the Granite Fields Mountains. Both battalions will regroup at our planned forward, our FOBs, and then move to initiate a coordinated pincer strike against the 4 cities. You have Ualor's Grove, Granite Fields Mountains. Checks notes, the 4 cities. Understood. Before we can move against the 4 cities, both regiments of Lancers must secure FOBs to prepare for our eventual pincer attack. Our FOB will be located within Ualor's Grove. Once planetside, you are to advance along the nav point route till you reach our planned location for the FOB and clear out any potential hostiles that may be occupying its location. Provided the Capellan defenders maintain their defensive positions, we should be able to secure our FOB with only marginal enemy resistance expected. Good luck, everyone. Poor jungle swamp, late afternoon, small ass map, 265 tonnage limit. This place is very dense, so if you do engage enemy forces, expect fairly close quarters combat. CQC.
CQC. PPCX is ready.
Fine. We'll go back to being under tonnage.
Right, if you're okay with that. My archer would be ready again as well, if you want some more tonnage.
I just hadn't used the Orion yet today, but I can wait on it. It's no big deal. Does plenty fine in close quarters combat, I believe, as I've demonstrated.
Alright.
Alright.
Leave 10 tonnage on the table.
Alright, Rough Riders. Let's go to the jungle.
No, Kestrel Lancers, we're not
Oh,
Rough
yeah.
Riders.
locally as
No war crimes perpetuated by the horrible Kessel Lancers could ever track back to.
40 clicks
Damn it,
to
the marshal said the
objective,
thing. Sigi
shielded by a
Shinshi.
small but dense forest
Whatever.
known as
I couldn't talk. The
Yoro's
commander was talking.
While the
Shiji
third
He said our
Shinshi,
name.
yeah.
in the Granite Field Mountains to the east of our objective. We are each set to advance on this
Look at
fleet
this
from both
tiny
directions
fucking
and
battle
attempt
box.
a pincer attack to claim the 4 cities. Tread carefully. While Tigris is not the fortress world that Tikhonov was, we will not have the luxury of having the full might of all 8 Lancer regiments on our side. For this campaign,
Ow?
it's just us and the third. So watch each other's backs.
Who shot me in the back?
Anything reckless.
I don't know.
Marshal Davion, do we
What?
have any intel on our
That was shot me in the back.
Mio intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and
What me?
Hmm.
Tigris for
Manakai.
Who could possibly be the one who wants to burn down trees?
Manakai.
Rotating to look over at
Pretty
you.
sure you'd have
nervously.
seen it. That's what it looks like when I shoot.
What the fuck?
So our best estimates range from 1 to 3 regiments worth of hostiles in system. That's quite a range, sir. All the more reason to tread carefully, Mechwarrior.
They give us real support now.
Point route to our planned encampment site. Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
It's like Chinese inspired Sion like music track.
Continuing to beat up House Liao. Our beloved friends who have the cult that swore to kill us if we fucked up.
Could be the Liao scouting
It's a
report.
difficult
Multiple times.
It's a difficult place to operate, but they do like us in their own special way.
I can see the skyscrapers off in the distance. Watch out! Manaki is on the field. Survive ambush.
Contact. I have multiple heavy contacts lighting up across the board. IFF identifies them as Kerr's intruders, Liao's premier assault regiment.
Raven.
All Lancers, weapons free.
Target
A lot of ravens.
targeted mech heavily damaged?
It's a murder.
Yeah.
Yes. That's crows. It's crows.
Oh,
Constantly
Looks
looking
like a
behind us
college
to
or
make sure
something.
no one's shooting at us from above. Like that's how they kill the commander's dad.
Forces, what's reading the intruder's numbers?
Why am I reading Davion serial codes on these hostiles?
Oh well.
destroyed.
The Confederation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kerr's intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davion salvage. Just focus on their IFF signatures.
Easier said than done with all of this sensor jamming.
I was saying we should kill our friends just in case our senses are wrong.
This
I think
mech
things
is
are
not
saying
doing
that
great.
these might be our friends, you know?
Yeah, that one has had a rough time.
Sensors are all over the place.
Damn
Can't
it.
shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those ravens out.
Ravens out.
Yes, in fact, a raven.
Charger
Charger.
assault with AC-20 burst fire.
What the hell? A charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore autocannon.
Yeah. Oh, hello.
One of those new variants worked on by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them
Hells-
down quickly. Those are carrying more than just PopCap lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
Commander, do you like my hiding position?
Yes, yes.
Charger's coming to the right.
Whoa, okay.
There
Haha.
are two chargers.
I am.
Getting down from my position after getting blasted by the AC-20. It was fun for an initial campaign.
There we go.
But we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
Still getting wobbly. So there's a raven or something still around.
It's hiding in the bush.
Yeah.
Hey, you brought up John Rambo on Saturday. Oh,
Yes.
Here we go.
There's a knife in its teeth somehow.
Gone raven.
I will note in the book, Rahal, Rambo does die in a final confrontation. He does not
Yes.
survive.
Yes. Yes.
But such a popular character, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
that he could not be killed in the movie. That would have upset the publisher of the movie, and then continued the franchise to, you know, him doing other things.
Yeah. Yeah. Him dying makes a lot of sense.
It does.
It's always weird that they sort of take him alive, given everything, but oh yeah.
Yeah, he does kill a number of law enforcement officials.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Manaki continuing his love for nature, I can see.
Mm-hmm. It's fucking Factorio all over again.
Raven!
Raven. We should
Native birds, they only know hate.
Oh, hello. Blackjack in the bush.
Yeah, this really would be like a quality mission for like, ECCM. Just as the like peekaboo out of these damn like the trees are monster closets.
Yeah, they are. It's like Doom 3 in here.
Manakai's like, this is why I'm shooting him. Yes, this is definitely one.
I am vindicated once more.
Yeah, oh right, I was.
Never wrong, they call me.
We're turning this around. One final push should be all we need.
Have we survived the ambush yet?
Oh, not yet.
It's a very long ambush.
The idea of hiding a 50-ton mech in a bush just is very funny.
How many combat rounds has this ambush got?
Keep getting surprised.
I feel like if they really wanted this, they should have put artillery or something at the edge of
They
this
just rolled
canyon.
boulders onto our mechs. And artillery, yeah.
I think we're approaching through here because there was supposed to be not really defended.
Yeah, the defenders were further back, right? They hadn't.
Yeah.
We expected them not to move from their fortified positions.
Ah, the city.
I don't have range yet.
Tentative flame towards the city.
Damn it, Manaki.
Oh, you got me. You shot my poor chest.
You have mechs running up behind you, Manaki?
Yep.
Target acquired.
Take care, they're lurking in the bushes here.
So many ravens.
That's a lot of Drek. Raven running past sheep. Oh, God. Get over here, Raven.
Target acquired.
Hold me, you son of a bitch!
Whoa, that raven, look at it. Whee!
Alright.
God.
Good news, we survived the ambush. Also, everyone needs to learn how to keep their own private comlink channels.
Save our manpower for the fight ahead. Continue along to the marked nav points. We still need to reach and secure our forward operating base. Great
In the
work,
swamp,
Commander.
apparently.
Anyway, great work.
Crippling Kurz intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davian this day. This
Yeah.
I like providing service to Davian.
Yeah, that's why we still have negative relations with them. Yeah.
Oh, we beat them up
I think
quite
they
a
don't
bit.
appreciate us enough.
We are providing great service, I will say.
We're nearly legendary with how great this service is.
Yeah.
Would you like some electronic warfare items?
Jesus.
Are you interested?
That's a lot of them.
Liao. How could you let those Fedrat whelps get the better of you?
Rabble, rabble, rabble.
Captain Kitchen demonstrating his worth today in the
Thank you.
jungle.
Aren't you
It
Captain
is easy
Kitchen?
not to take damage if you're constantly behind because you're so slow.
Yeah, there we go. Some probes. Sure, line them up.
That was
So
like
as I
4
mentioned
skills.
before the mission, there is a Cyclops on the market, which looks quite interesting maybe for someone.
Let's
I
take
have
a
no
look.
interest.
If we want heavier mechs.
Have a look at the Cyclops.
It is 90 tons, but it's not for me. That's not the brawling I'm looking for.
I'm good on heavy mechs. I think I like the Stalkers.
I have the Atlas. This one is...
That's a Cyclops. It's an assault.
I have no use for heavy mechs. Not that we have the tonnage to deploy them anyway.
Well,
Is that Marauder 3M? It's the standard variant, maybe?
I only pilot Hero Max, or I pilot 5 starters.
The 3M has 1 medium ballistic, 2 medium energy, 1 small energy.
This one seems to have
Wait,
two...
that. Sorry, I was looking at the Cicada 3M. Yeah, medium ballistic, 2 large lasers, 2 medium lasers. Looks pretty standard, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the one but instead of the ballistic head slot, it's an energy one that I have, so... whatever.
Yeah. Alright. Tigris Part 2, the sequel to Part 1. The Lancers, fantastic work demolishing Care's intruders. Crushing a Premier Liao assault command is no easy feat for even the best mech regiments out there. We had 2 Lancers, though, and we managed to accomplish our dreams. Our success is a testament to all of your hard work and training throughout this past year. A successful ambush like that could have utterly destroyed us, but even with our significant losses, everyone should be proud they rose to the challenge and thought of a living. He's really trying to help these newbies, like, really. Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters in the 3rd were not so fortunate. Their battalion had been held close to their DZ by relentless assaults from Warrior House Hiritsu and Laurel's Legion. To make matters worse, their MIIO liaisons believe that both units are massing their forces with the remaining survivors of Kura's intruders to make a play at overrunning their position. Marshal Pedroza believes the 3rd still has the manpower to hold the line on her own, leaving our main objective, the 4 cities, open for assault. We have an opportunity to take the city with minimal bloodshed, while the 3rd holds their line, so once Liao commits their attack, that will be our signal to move against our objective. Commander, your forces are in better shape than the rest of the battalion, so you will spearhead an assault against a centralized power plant, whose fusion generators power the entire region. Blacking out the region's power will put pressure on Mandrissa Laurel to surrender the planet without further bloodshed. The remaining Lancers will run a support role on this operation, securing the perimeter to prevent hostile reinforcements. Good luck. Mission type, over 7 square kilometers. This is a mega city. Morning good visibility.
We like those.
Commander, my forces will blockade the city while you focus on our primary objective. We'll be targeting the region's central power plant, the central part of the city, in the central zone, in the central park. Prepare your forces for urban combat, 270 tonnage.
Okay.
Yes.
Mission starts in 30 days. I am taking the Orion for this.
Slowly drip feeding us more tonnage.
Oh, it actually works out from the with the tonnage. Pretty much exactly. Nice.
Yeah, it does.
You know, we've had reasonable breaks between these missions. You know, so long as we keep it so that body parts aren't blown up.
We also like sort of at a skill level now where it's not like in the beginning.
Well, we have also had like allied support too. Like there have been other targets besides us.
Oh, for sure.
It's true though. I mean, these piloting skills does reduce the damage we take quite a lot.
Yes, it does. All right, I'm gonna pass the time. Everyone good to go?
Yep.
Very good. All right. Kestrel Lancers. Let's yes, visibility. Civilians.
What's in front of my face? Structure.
Marshal
People.
Lao forces are making their move. You're clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal.
Oh, that's about flyers immediately.
Manaki immediately gets to fucking work. There's enemies out here. I can't reach them anyway.
Okay, lasers don't use ammo.
The region is dependent on a number of large fusion generators that power the entirety of
This is the jewel of the planet.
If you look at the battle box, I think you can figure out where our objective is.
The cultural capital.
Filled with our heritage and stuff. That is too far up for me. Hello, Fahad.
And what's that PPC?
Shut up, Fahad.
We consider this our most humane option.
Yes. Manaki is our most humane option.
I see 3 mechs, 2
The
mechs.
Marshal raises some pretty good points. Like, you know, this is better, like, blowing up these than us marching into the various cities, right?
Yeah.
Compel surrender for overwhelming firepower.
No, my cover!
Loot.
to start pickup operation. Always good to restock on ammo.
Raven coming in. Going after Manaki. Oh, turned around. Boy, it's flying. Oh, something behind me. Hello?
Okay, though.
Jeep.
A lot of loot in these houses.
What?
There's a spider. It was right in front of you and behind me.
Oh.
Shooting me in the back. Oh,
I
God.
didn't see him at all. I was looking to the left.
Oh, God. Oh.
This is a lot of opposition.
I
Heavy.
imagine these are pretty important strategically.
Yeah, they're very unhappy with letting us have it.
all 20 generators.
It's a 10 Irby. More Irbies over there. Bring my can opener.
Many Irbies.
Music reflecting this. We've had more tense mega city fights than this thus far.
Something behind me?
Barely.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Something blinked behind me. Oh, it's
Fire
dead.
starter. Oh no. Absolutely not.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up.
You go to hell, Manaki Club.
That's one down. Now on to the next.
It is a more humane option.
You want to be a
Uh-oh.
municipal worker.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
The Marshal was not able to hold. Uh-oh.
15 minutes.
It's quite a lot of minutes.
Looks like the blockade's been broken. They're coming in.
All right.
Dropship on Graph.
Yeah.
Fucking drop it right, folks. Let's fucking go.
All right. Engaging Marauder.
I got 2 heavies.
Moving forward, watch out.
Uh-oh, they got the MIO code books.
It's an archer. Oh, boy.
The Marauder's been handled.
Oh, pressure rat. Oh, okay, I am taking some damage now. I need to... I have my torso exposed. I need to be careful.
It sounds like Marshal Pedroza was incorrect at being able to hold those 2. All right.
We're done here.
Yeah, bottom left corner.
Go.
The dialogue could not keep up with how successful.
Yes. Laurel's Legion.
You know, understandable. Understandable.
Thanks, Rana. Bit late.
Fall back to your designated exfil sites and prepare to regroup at Marshal Davion's position.
Work team.
Yeah.
I do like that with our one comm frequency, the people are like patiently waiting for their turn to speak.
Yeah, it is. Just,
it's
there's
a
like
queue
a backlog
system.
of this.
Yeah. You have 5 new messages.
Yeah, I figured out the enemies were dropping onto me when the drop ship stopped right. Game, but thank you for noticing.
About 2 weeks of R&R.
Ah, nothing bad is happening.
Anyway, Marshal Pedroza, Jesse! Get the math in the code book!
Jesse!
Let us have him.
No, my love interest. You cowards.
Oh!
That power station.
Oh! Fire
my
starter
God!
FS!
We can't
Manaki!
fit it in because of how much damage it took.
Manaki!
But Manaki might hate it.
Let's take a look at it.
It's the hero fire starter.
Let's have him. Man, look at that damage dealt, Grimith. My God.
I'll
my
look
God,
at it in
man.
a moment.
What? How?
Yeah, I was about to say, like,
The
I felt
power
like I
station
did
was-
pretty good. And,
Daily civilian structure tigers will never bend the knee to you or your first prince. Yeah!
I mean, A lot of damage. Leave some for the rest of us.
Good God!
Jesus!
What?
12,000.
Jesus Christ! You leveled the entire city. What
Took
is
this
this?
man out of the grasshopper. Put him in something else.
This is the war crime right here.
Now, you hold the fuck up. Don't you dare come here.
Yeah, man, calm down. Holy crap.
Even Manaki is like shocked
Such
by
violence.
this brutality, apparently. Goodness.
I guess when the dropship decided to drop on top of me, the burn I don't know. I don't know what the hell happened there. This never happened before.
Well,
incredible amount of damage.
I've never seen anyone get 3,000 damage. The bug glitch.
Yeah, you know.
That's an unreasonable amount of damage.
It's the first time I brought the Orion out today. Maybe that just show the Orion can do.
My mech has 200 health, so you know.
Yeah. Well, employee of the month here apparently. Was Manaki for the war crimes in the hospital, but now.
So what weapons do I have, Dark Blue One? I have 3 4-pip SRM6s and 2 4-pip PPCXs. I am a brawler. Through and through.
The Oni.
Yep. The hero only we looted on...
The hero Ryan that we took from that,
these guys?
the head of... The offshoot cult lady of House Liao.
The black, whatever she was called.
Look at this thing.
Look at that, we got it.
Hero mech too. Yeah. Half machine guns, half...
half machine gun, half flavor.
That's why I wasn't sure that Manaki...
Experimental take, but...
Hell yeah.
Like, you know, what's heroic about it? Does it have any these cool...
I mean, it's what you wanted.
Special upgrades?
It's the thing you longed for this entire campaign.
Yeah.
Now, the way I see it, the special thing about it is really just the slot layout. It doesn't have any of the other special attributes.
It's got more upgrade slots than the normal ones by 2. That's not. It's not bad.
Oh no. Our mech market is now controlled by House Davion instead of House Liao, so we're back to having a markup on shit.
Damn it.
Oh, let's see. I'll just mess with this thing.
The FS is...
Why don't you mess with it?
It is... it's called the Firestorm.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. It has 6 Class 5 jump jet slots. One of the mechs of the Gladiatorial Solaris 7 group, the Capellan Mafia. So, there you go.
What a fucking name. I feel like I've run into that clan before on some
Yeah.
video game.
There's also another hero variant. Apparently the game has 2. The other hero variant is the E, the Ember.
Well, old Manaki fiddles around and repairs his Firestorm. I'll get to reading Tigress Part 3.
Yes.
Lancers, I won't mince words. Shit is completely foobar. We are in a nightmare scenario. I don't know who turned on this difficulty toggle. I was really enjoying things being easier, and I could have kept it going. Didn't need to run a harder difficulty toggle. House Haritsu's elite commandos were able to raid Marshal Pedrosa's command center and get away with her battalion's encrypted Ministry of Information Intelligence Operation codebooks. If those are decrypted, House Liao will be able to decode House Davion wideband comm chatter and any transmission sent into any Comstar facility and occupy planetary networks. It's not just going to be getting in a comms queue during combat. The entire security of Operation could be in jeopardy. Our MMIO liaison, believes the encrypted codebook data packets are now in the hands of the Maskrivoka, the Capellan State Intelligence Service. Our spies have reported that since the start of the war, the Maskies have been struggling to keep up and verify the flood of reports and info pouring into Xi'an every day. The head of the crisis team, Justin Zhang, is said to have instigated rules requiring local and regional verification of any new intelligence data before being forwarded to Xi'an to ensure that verified critical intel to the capital isn't buried by a mountain of minor unverified reports. Because of this, our MIO liaison believes the codebooks will stay on Tigris until they are decoded or verified by some other means, which means that there is still hope that we can intercept these stolen codebooks before they are allowed to transmit them. Commander, We can't allow this shit to get off-world. Once we identify the... Because it will completely fuck over the Kestrel Lancers if we let this happen. We're getting shit canned for sure. Once we identify the location, we will need to act swiftly and eliminate any data relay satellites that can transmit the code book data packs to a jump ship or Comstar. I'll need your unit to be ready at a moment's notice the second we identify where they are holding the code books. Prepare your lance for rapid deployment the moment we can verify the facility that is housing the code books. Unfortunately, I can commit nothing to help you, despite the immense importance of making sure this info never gets off this planet.
Goodness.
The Kestrel Lancer's primary objective of bringing the system to the fold has not changed, and for now, House Haritsu and Laurel's Legion still maintain control of Tigris. I'm trusting that you and Rihanna are the only ones capable of getting this done, without much support from the rest of us. Don't let us down now, Commander. The fate of Operation Rat hangs your balance.
Oh no. Well, Marshal,
larger map, jungle swamp.
Marshal Jackson Davian, you have come to the right people.
We've identified the spy agency's local infrastructure and have marked a number of satellite relays that they could use to broadcast the data. Destroy them before they can decrypt our code books. 275 tonnage. We have 9 days before mission starts.
I wonder why they chose to call it Operation Rat rather than something more glorious.
The rat can be glorious. It's a glorious rat.
I mean, who's to tell how the Federated Sons handle business?
How am I doing on repairs here, actually?
Repairs should all finish.
Yes.
We just have some refits being done that aren't relevant.
Let's see if I can accomplish another 5 figures worth of damage.
That might need a raise over there if this keeps going.
Yes, tell me. Now I get to stay out of the hatch.
Lieutenant Grimith, did you just add a 0? Is this your handwriting on your damage card?
He found the secret. If you shoot the leopard, your stats at the end look really good. It's a war crime, but who cares at this point, right?
It's like Soviet-style scorekeeping, you know? You need to make 300 tons of beds. I make one bed that weighs 300 tons. It's very
Don't
easy.
you compare what I did with anything the Soviets did. You've gone too far.
Let's destroy these relays.
Yeah, let's go. Everything good? Everyone ready?
Yep.
Passing the time.
Yes, Harry. Lukewarm, I still won't drink it. Let's go.
The little wiggle of the stalker.
I love Sheep's mech fucking wiggling to start.
Let's head west and then swing north.
Every time I see myself in these cutscenes, I frantically wiggle my mouse.
Maskarovka.
Putting not just our lives, but all Federated Sons forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskarovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost.
Yeah, I imagine they might figure this shit's really important if suddenly we show up.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why they have to send the crack team. You can't commit the newbies, because like, oh god.
No, of course not.
They would give it away.
The newbies all in therapy.
They saw what happened.
In the arms of an angel. My bastards. Gouts of flame just streaking. Wolverine.
Oh, I'm behind it. Ah. God.
Run, Manaki.
Oh. Oh. Oh, that's what damage I took in the last mini mission. Wrong place at the wrong time, I guess.
That is a spy man if I ever saw one. Look at that guy.
You'd think these agents would know not to fucking talk to us. Like, they need a private channel.
It's a Phoenix Hawk and something else.
Blackjack.
Scorpion light tank as well in there. Blackjack likes to dance.
Phoenix Hawk is running away from me. Come back.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry commander. Let's hurry it up here.
Oh! The Demi Presenter is a Comstar mid boss, I think.
New target, Shadowhawk.
Whoa, that spider! Okay, buddy.
Spider? Just fucking jumps over my head.
Flying like Superman over here.
He's like, you can't get 12,000 damage if I jump over, you do!
It's the hot plasma raining in. It's beautiful.
Hopefully they have no other relays to transfer this information to any Comstar dropship. You think they would have started that as soon as we just go to evac? Understood.
It's now or never. Also, you can evac now. You're done.
Oh.
You're too late.
Yes, it definitely ends loud.
Fall back. The Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base and we'll plan our next moves.
Ah, cursed us. If only we had been quicker.
Yeah, do we believe the secret spy agency guy when he says that we're too late
exactly.
talking on our line that we can tap into?
Yeah, exactly. We're taking the spy master's word for it, I see.
He wouldn't lie.
Sure, yeah. I trust. Yeah.
Scout's honor.
You gotta bump it up.
I mean, he's a Capellan official. He wouldn't lie.
Hurry
Adversaries
the
in
fuck
war.
up!
Not...
Ah, you fools! You were too late. We transmitted all the encrypted data. Ah.
Aha, you should
there's
probably
nothing
leave.
left for you here. You can go.
Leave. You should leave immediately.
You might have won this battle. Those codebooks would ensure the compelling Confederation will win this war. Again, if they had just transmitted the entire, like, encoded thing from the get-go, I might be inclined to believe them.
I'm gonna. Well, I think it's because they tried to crack it, right, or encrypt it or something. I don't know. They're
trying to decrypt it. I really feel like they should have just prioritized getting the info offsite and then, like, they can decrypt it later.
Send a USB stick, and then we'll look at it later.
Like, if they could do it that fast, then just send it, and then...
Damn, we're only trusted with House Leo now. Davian's still suspicious, however.
I think we don't know about these guys. Kind of messed up.
Sus, yeah.
They submitted a damage report of 12,000 to me.
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Yeah, like the damn battle report. What the fuck is this?
Oh, we got a Zeus.
Destabilize the core of the planet.
All right, it's up to you. It's up to you to read this.
Sure, Commander. Thanks for taking this debriefing with me in private. Yes. After your extraction, our support infantry moved to capture all Maskarovka facilities. The Mayo liaison has reviewed the intel collected, and we've determined that the Maskarovka was ordered to verify their price before they would be allowed to forward the data packets to Xi'an. Thanks to intervention, they were unable to do so. In their panic, they did the only thing that they could to get the message off world, transmitting the fully encrypted data packet through Comstar. Under Justin Zhang's mandates, they couldn't forward the package directly to Xi'an. They needed to forward their reports to their commonality's regional capital for processing and verification. Normally this would have been on Tikhonov, had we not already conquered it. So instead, they were forced to transmit the packages to the capital of their neighboring commonality. They transmitted the codebooks to Sarna. Ooh, Sarna. Little do they know that Sarna is already a marked target for the 5th wave of Operation Rat. House-Davion's COC has just decided that the 5th Certus Fusiliers and a pair of mercenary battalions will be the units to take Sarna. The Fusiliers are already looking for some payback after the Liao ambassador to New Certus kidnapped Duke Michael Hasek Davion 15 years ago when CID attempted to arrest the ambassador for espionage. Well, some history here. Commander, I'm invoking your position within the Kestrel Lancers as a Special Operations Battlemech company and ordering you to assemble your troops and prepare to depart for Sarna on your own. With Marshal Pedrosa injured, she has been recalled to New Avalon to report the Mayo Director Quintus Allard to alert him of our situation personally. In her absence, I am needed here to secure Tigris with the rest of the 2nd and 3rd cruises. Unfortunately, the only support I can give you at the moment is a freshly repaired Zeus, whose pilot was KIA during the Curse Intruder's ambush. While I'm still attempting to charter a jump ship route for the task, be ready to depart from Tigris in no more than 7 days. I'll have more information for you prior to your departure. Until you meet up with the 5th Certus Fusiliers, you will be on your own. So prepare your forces for anything and everything. Make sure you stock up on provisions from the market and begin all refits and repairs prior to leaving for Sarna. We'll discuss further details once you have them. Yes, we get a Zeus 6S, an LRM 15 Stream, 4 medium lasers tier 4, 1 large medium laser tier 4, and some ammo.
Okay.
Zeus is neat, I guess.
I suppose.
Not something I'm interested in. That doesn't have the firepower I'm looking for brawling.
No, me neither.
I'm good to go.
Get it much. A cool mech, very wide-shouldered. No, I don't see it either with the Zeus. I like the missile arm it has. That's kind of cool, but odd.
You wanna junk this Wolverine commander? Sell it?
Yeah. Picked it up for the money.
The money.
Where are you, Wolvie?
It's somewhere in the long list.
Yeah.
There we go. You found it at the bottom because it's alphabetized. How about that?
Guess we'll chuck the Zeus into the storage for now.
Sure. How about that cataphragm that we got for free? You wanna keep that in cold storage just for fun? You wanna try using that at some point?
Cheap has professed interest, so it's hanging out until.
Yeah, that was before I got the dragon, though. I think I'm not gonna use it.
Alright, in it goes.
The cataphragm, newly assembled into cold storage.
Thank you. I hate it.
For your service. For your service.
Put it in the bin.
Delivered to you with much purpose. Like, yeah, just send it. We have a cold store rented somewhere.
Pelican store.
Send it off.
Again, everything's strapped to the hull of the Leopold.
Yep.
All right, I'm good to go.
Alright, let's depart. But first, any cantina mission. Kill 3 awesomes.
It has happened. Kill 1 Marauder too, Mac.
Marauder 2. I haven't seen any of
The
those.
sequel to Marauder 1.
Yes. Interesting.
Been invented yet?
Yes, it has
You can
now.
take 1 job.
We're killing 1 Marauder over 3 Awesomes.
But we've definitely seen more awesomes than we have.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah,
Marauder
the Marauder 2 is a 100-ton like assault mech.
Oh. Sure. Let's kill 3 Awesomes. Thank you, strange lady. Alright, departing. Yes. Try to contact the COC and the Fusiliers to alert them to our plight. But since their impending invasion of Sarna is considered top secret, their entire unit is operating under the communications blackout until they secure Sarna. But by that time, it could be too late for us. We will need to dispatch you to Sarna on your own. Your mission will be to link up with the 5th Circus Fusiliers Combat Commander General Gordon Heartstone, or the Battletech Regiment Commander Colonel Anthony Harkness, and deliver this very graphed message from myself explaining the situation. Once you've made contact with them, your objective on Sarna is to find the location of Sarna's Maskarovka headquarters and demolish it before they can decrypt the 3rd Cruise's codebooks. See if General Heartstone or Colonel Harkness can spare some forces to support you once you've made contact. Unfortunately, due to Sarna's distance through hostile space, and with jump ship availability being in short supply, the best we could muster for you is a route that will take over 3 months before you arrive at Sarna. And another 16 days traveling from the jump point to the planet itself. By the time you touch down, it will be almost a month after the Fusiliers have initiated their invasion of the planet. If everything goes well, however, by the time you reach Sarna, there should have a strong foothold already established in the system. Commander, until you make contact with the Fusiliers, you will be on your own with no support. So I need to ask, are you absolutely sure that you have all your mechs and equipment queued for refits during the journey? I have
Hard save.
Yeah, I have no idea what the situation on Sarna will look like by the time you arrive. Be extra sure that you've collected all needed provisions prior to departing. Godspeed,
140-day duration. So, mechanically, this seems like a way for the players to have a, like, oh shit, no, someone really got injured.
Yeah.
Like a huge chunk of thing got blown apart. I really do need repair time, and that's the way mechanically for you to have that repair time, 140 days.
Hard to save it is.
Yeah. A Verigraph is among the most advanced security devices in this, like, time in this game state in the lore. The device is a thin chip which attaches to an electronic document and scans the DNA of anyone attempting to access it. If no matching DNA, no access. You can attempt to bypass a Verigraph, but any manipulation is going to be blatantly obvious to the next person who attempts to access the document.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of encryption, almost impossible to forge, usually built into passports and other forms of ID. So supremely, secure.
Very good. Okay, I am setting the course to Sarna. Everyone good to go?
Yes.
Yes.
We'll have time, I think, to do one thing there before Manaki must begin the walk.
Sarna,
Operation
capital
Dodge.
system of the Sarna commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries,
we've been attacking many jewels.
A beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry.
They really keep emphasizing the huge cities on these planets.
The succession wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centers, combined with its centralized location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Heartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Sun's command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Inner Sphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen Mio codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
I feel like Rihanna's accent changed during that cutscene.
Yeah.
Might just be me.
I wouldn't know. I've never spoken to her. I guess we do hear her over the radio a lot.
We do.
But those might be recorded.
Well, it's the first time that we're in like repair delay situation. We've had House Davion support up till now.
Yep. Sure.
Our mission start is now. I can read this still if you'd like.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, startup part 1. We're on the final approach to Sauna, and I'm still getting nothing on the Davion command channel. I'm also picking up a large amount of space debris in shallow orbit, right outside of Sarna's exosphere. It looks to be the debris of a number of destroyed dropships or satellites, but they are too small to make out any discernible origin. Wait a minute. Commander, I'm just beginning to get a read on the 5th Certis Fusiliers encoded channel. It's incredibly faint. They appear to be sending an SOS. The message is only a single set of coordinates accompanied by a single repeating text message transmission. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is the 5th Certis Fusiliers. I will read this with no emotion. Calling for assistance from any forces loyal to the Federated Suns. We are in need of assistance at the following coordinates. No holo vid, no audio, and no declaration of any kind of ID. And the signal on this is so faint that I can't even get a read on anything beyond the text transmission of the coordinates. I don't like this, Commander.
No.
I don't like this one bit. Unfortunately, this is the only fucking lead we got, and we need the code books and the help of the Fusiliers if they still exist, or everything is going to be lost. Not for us, of course, because we're just mercenaries, and it seems like a them problem. If this signal is legit, we're going to need to assist the Fusiliers and make contact with one of these two named fuckers if we are going to have any hope of completing our mission. But be extremely cautious, Commander. This has all the makings of a trap to lure anyone jumping into the system after the fact into an ambush. I would not risk our most effective mechs until we have a better idea for what's going on. If it's as bad as it looks, we're going to need to prepare for the long haul.
Well,
290 tonnage limit in a jungle swamp, reduced visibility. We're following an SOS. This has all the makings of a trap, and we have no idea how long it'll take for us to complete our mission. I think I'm going to take that note under advisement and not bring the Orion.
Yeah.
I will follow advice.
I'll keep in the Marauder. It's a good one. Hard to say no to it.
Take a 5-starter.
Very well.
I think I'll take a Stalker.
Oh.
Let's bring
Opens
the
up
new
the fridge. Looks like we got stalkers, honey.
I should probably paint it though.
Yeah, not
That's
the.
right, you're in House Liao colors with the.
Yeah, the Capellan colors might be a bit.
Gonna not.
Let's see the other Stalker though.
As we go jungle fighting.
This is a 3FB Stalker situation.
Yes, as opposed to a 4-in stalkers.
Oh no, no, of course not.
Silly.
Yes.
Anything interesting on the market? There's an awesome Battle Master.
A few big mechs. Don't see anything super interesting though.
There's a 4-pip AC-20, but we have 5 of them apparently, so I guess we don't.
Yeah, there was also a 4-pip PPC, normal PPC that I bought.
A heavy trench blade.
A laser, an LRM-10, 3-pip.
Yeah, we're looking at. We still have a discount. House Liao doesn't know, like that. They know we're here, but they don't know that we're working for House Liao right now.
You seem to show up a lot in these horrible battle situations and not assist us. But we're still friends, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
we're going on, proven record of recent past few years. Rahal's Rough Riders.
Yes.
And then as soon as they look away, you wheel down the Rahal's Rough Riders flag and like wheel up. Like,
flip. Just flip the sign.
Lancer's flag.
Flip the sign over. There you go.
I also like the thought that House Leo is going like, hey, we think there might be a House Daven loyalist system because they just bought a bunch of stuff off our market, as it turns out.
This is what leads to the ambush. Every time they make a purchase before executing this mission, add 1d for extra mix.
It's another Marauder 3D for sale.
Roll on the encounter table. That's right, Ari. One of those reversible shards.
Okay.
We must hurry. We must have time to get this mission done before Manaki departs for the walk. The walkies.
Doggy walkies.
It's one of the Mark tanks. Destroy it.
The Mark tanks? Where? Destroy it! Open fire!
We're right here.
It's good that we're in the safety.
Yeah, all weapons are turned off inside here since the incident.
All right, Fahad, you only have Rihanna to talk to now, instead of the Marshal.
The communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG
Raining.
It is raining.
has allowed us to land on Soina undetected.
That's nice.
Still not getting any responses on the Federated Suns wideband.
That's not nice.
The only
No.
thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Certis Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Kaplan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
So, are any of you willing to say that this actually is not a trap? That there's
No, I feel...
Deploy
dude, we can see them.
They're like, hey, thanks.
You can see them over there, perfectly healthy and seemingly.
I could imagine like we're getting there and they're like, oh, we're held down, you know, or something. But,
I think they're gonna flip the sign on us. Jesus, music! Holy moly!
yeah, music. You really like. We're not even like. I know it's Storm. Come on.
For not seeing this tank I was promised, Rihanna.
Hello, Commander.
Yeah. Hello, Lieutenant.
Oh, hey, allies, Wing.
Oh yeah. Our good friends and allies.
It's gonna be one of those situations where, yeah, they're totally friends. Look at the transponders that you were
have they
told not
tricked
to
our
look at
IFF?
earlier.
But they have like House Liao colors.
Yeah. Trust not your lying eyes. We are friends.
That's 5 mechs.
they appear to be members of the Fusiliers.
Yes.
IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Why do we need to get close?
You are. Your IFF
Oh.
says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers
I will
here
stop
on
fucking
Soina?
walking.
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We are here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Well,
Oh, Jesus.
well.
Manaki?
You're looking at her. Captain Elena Damu, 5th Certis Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can.
I shall approach tentatively.
Please, Commander, go into the death pit.
We're detecting Liao forces converging on our
Oh,
position.
here comes the
I
dropship.
guess it wasn't.
Oh god, that dropship is coming in at speed.
And stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
We're on it, Captain.
No time to hand her the photograph. If she could even figure out how
Yeah.
if her DNA even worked.
I assume her DNA would not work.
Yeah, I would think so, yes.
Okay, they are okay. That almost took my face off.
No, not that movie.
That's a good movie.
Agree to disagree.
What? How can you say that? Castor Troy?
Easy.
Do you have dropship support to extract
a weird tongue-sucking scene inside of a plane. Like, what is not to like? Oh. Okay, this is ow, ow, ow.
So they
Oh,
sound
another
like
dropship, another dropship, right on top of us. Oh
another
boy.
lands, baby. Let's go, Commander.
Oh yeah, right there.
Don't be a pussy. Don't be a pussy.
Hey, man.
And that is also the kind of drop we hate to get, you know? It's landed right there. He's already shooting us as we're dropping from the air. There we go.
Also some random mechs coming in from behind through our friendlies here. They're handling that good enough.
Alright.
Let Rihanna's handling, like, chatter instead of the fucking commander.
Thank you, Rihanna.
Thanks.
Oh, goodness.
Spawns breaking my immersion.
Assassin leaving through the air.
Also Egos.
Come here, Locust. You and me, buddy.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm perfectly capable of handling you little shit.
Get him, Manaki, get him.
More flyers from behind.
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything.
This is nice. I'm just sitting on my high ground here shooting air things. I love this.
Typical.
This tank on fire driving past. Ah! Oh, God.
Oh, there's the last three.
Here. Victor, quick draw, and
Victor.
Trebuchet.
Trebuchet, yeah.
That quick draw looks like fun for me. Let's go, quick draw. You and me, bud.
Mirror
and
match.
my little tank friend. As Manaki runs up the...
Battle to Victor.
Got it.
Nice. Engage to Victor. Although Manaki seems to be handling him pretty well.
Why there?
You see, he remembers
Ow,
when
he's punching me.
When you forced
He
him to be in a
broke my
victor.
arm.
And he's... Well,
The
that's
Trippy
the
just
first time
punched
any
my
of us
arm
have
off.
lost a limb in
My
DLC
God.
prison.
Didn't seem there. Walked around the side and punched me.
I don't believe that for a second. No matter what the Confederation
Well,
state
that's the machine guns lost. At least they're less rare than laters.
I thought it was intentional you're running it behind the victor. I remember when the commander put me in one of these.
Oh, I was behind the other one, the bigger one, right? Oh yeah, I guess the Victor. I was there, but the Trebuchet came around this rock and punched me.
Real
Oh,
drama.
Whoa!
This ally keeps jumping at me.
This is ally Warhammer stepped on his friend tank and exploded.
Mission failed. We blame you for
Comstar.
What? I fell into this wreck.
Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of
Okay,
advice,
Captain
though,
Thompson.
lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate.
Loose the drop.
The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us.
Not the Big
Mac.
Whether you like
Oh,
it or
God.
not,
Delicious.
you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
You sound very happy about that. I don't like the tone.
Well, you know, I think she's just happy not to be fucking alone. There's actually some
You
hope
can't
for her on
leave.
this goddamn planet. Alright. So, wasn't an ambush. How about that? We were all wrong.
Yeah.
They were
We're
I
friends after all.
thought for sure they were gonna turn like fools.
Yep,
You
you
trusted us
step
to be-
closer to help us with our salvage.
Flipped our coats.
Alright.
The text over there in the top right, completely wrong for what we did. That's not the first time.
Oh boy, Manakai's damage level out there.
If the Victor fucking punched his arm off, I think.
Yeah, just ran up and...
The rest
not
of
the
them
Victor.
too, almost.
Again, the Victor was facing the rock. He was thrusting his back beautifully. But the Trebuchet from behind ran up and just punched me. He only had long-range missiles. So I guess that was... You know, it worked.
I mean, that's the fragility there of the fire starter that Manaki loves to pilot. He gets caught like that, and
very fragile.
First time any of us have lost a limb in DLC prison.
Now we have to fix it. Luckily, we have all the parts. So. A lot of time. We're in a bad storm.
Repairs
I'll
taking
start
longer.
Put it back in the.
Thanks for
back
watching.
in the hole.
Thanks for watching our backup there, Commander. Ever since Mechwarrior killed a majority of the Fusilier on the Grey River, we have been in bad shape. Lots of survivors that we found had severe injuries or infections after weeks of surviving off of Sarna's jungle. But we've recovered a handful of Mechwarriors who still fit for service after having their mechs blasted out from under them by the armored cavalry. If you don't mind taking on extra personnel, I'll assign them over to you to use as you see fit. They're good Mechwarriors, but I don't have enough equipment to keep them in the fight. When you're ready, let's see what made Marshal Davion feel the need to send you all the way to this hellhole. We got Lieutenant Miaster Stabjorn.
Stabjorn! Tell me about it. Tell me about yourself, Stabjorn.
He is terrible, and we'll boot him immediately.
You see... wow.
Legendary.
It looks like Stabjorn here is another one of these guys that like, oh hey, look, you can have this guy. And the money that he wants it's not the most of anyone on the team, but it's like,
well, the amount of action he'll see.
It's like I don't have enough mechs to support this guy. Like, well, we're limited to a land size of 4. We cannot.
Yeah, I already have 4 doors on this thing. You know, I can't.
So, Stabjorn found himself thrust into the mercenary life, and his family fortunes collapsed, leaving him with only a mech, some ammo, and a handful of sea bills to his name. You're not a story character. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Oh, Stabjorn.
He's at the bottom.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He's like, I hear you got some mechs for me. Like,
bye. Oh, but that's salary
Out,
requirement. Yeah, you go retire somewhere.
Missions start in 37 days by the looks of it.
Okay.
That will actually be enough time to fix some shit.
Fix things, yeah.
And we don't have enough time to do anything else, right, Manaki? This is it?
Yeah, we should stop now. It's tempting to continue on, but...
Sure, in case we have Sarna Part 2 to look forward to with this tank. So I'll briefly skim through it. And it looks like it'll be great and wonderful. And we've got some shit to do before we can get on with the other shit to do.
You know, I think so far I like this DLC. It's been fun missions.
Good. I'm glad you feel justified in past for Hall's purchases.
Yeah, I feel justified and happy. Okay, in that case, thank everyone for watching for this special edition bonus session.
We kept everything together thanks to perhaps our zealous completing of other things before getting on with DLC Prison.
Yes, well stocked, well equipped, well armored. Yeah, we will be back probably on Saturday next week. Until then, have a nice week, and we'll catch you then. Bye bye.
Bye.